Hi, guys. Welcome to the Melanated Way. I'm your host, Linda Antwi. We have a special guest with us today. And we've seen her journey. We've rooted for her. She is all girl power and entrepreneurial and all the great things. And I cannot wait to introduce you to Rose Vega.
Hi.
Welcome. And then I also want to introduce you guys to Eve. Eve is our translator for the day. So we're just going to have a little chat here and we're going to talk about everything that you have been up to, Rose, your experience being on international TV and what you've done with that. So I kind of want to just start out with asking you, since your appearance on Before the 90 Days, you've been very active. And I wanted to know, like, what are some of the new things that are happening for you?
Mhm.
Do we want to translate a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So since her appearance on Before the 90 Days, she's been very active.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that are happening for her right now?
So, pagkatapos nung 90 Day Fiance, ano nang ginagawa mo ngayon?
After the
Mag-
90 days
Kasi,
fiancé. Sorry. What?
nung pagkatapos nung show, I think tinatanong niya, active ka na ngayon, di ba? Ano nang ginagawa mo ngayon? Like, ano nang pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon?
After 90 Day Fiancé show, I'm doing like um, vlogging, taking care of my son, and I'm doing open my new store. And sometimes do photo shoot like that.
Okay. Nice.
You've been very busy. So between your new store, your clothing line, and modeling, you've been very busy. What's the funnest thing you like doing? Like, do you like being an entrepreneur? Do you like modeling? What's your most favorite?
The most favorite doing is modeling.
Modeling?
Yes.
And you've been doing a lot of it. So um, you've worked with some charities before. How did you get involved with some of those charities?
Para ba yun? Na-improve. Ano sabi niya? Improve.
Paano ka nakilala yung mga sa charity? Paano mo sila na-contact? Kasi after nung
I contact to all of charities from Belge. Friend kasi siya din na Belge. So, yan. Kay Belge ko sila nakilala.
did you say bench? Or bench?
Belge. And
your manager. Oh, okay.
Your manager.
Okay, so you
From
met
my
them through
manager.
manager. Okay, so you met them through manager.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So your manager's been busy and he's been hooking you up with different charities, and through that you've been able to do a lot of modeling. So we want to know a little bit about your store, because you recently opened a store and now it's helping the economy and the community where you live. Why did you decide to open the store?
I decided to open the store because especially I need more income for my son and to my family and to helping other people, especially if I buy the rice. So I try to help people who try to like people kasi ba nagtatanim ng mga palay, parang ganun.
To help the farmers, you
So,
said?
yes, something like that.
Okay. So basically just to provide to your family, especially to your
Mhm.
son,
Yeah.
right? So, and also to help out, I guess, hire more people at your store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're excuse me, you're helping the community, and so it's a food store.
Mm-hmm.
A food store. That's wonderful. So my understanding is that you're helping your community, you're feeding your community and you are hiring local like farmers and workers.
Yes.
So you're
Yeah.
also helping the economy there. Now, is the store currently open?
Yeah. Is there open last 2 months?
So,
And
bukas pa rin siya ngayon?
Yeah, until now.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
open na.
it's still,
It's still
and
open.
what's the name?
Princess Store.
Nice.
Now, the significance of Princess Store is that's your son's name, right?
Yeah.
And how old is your son now? And
He is 6 years old.
6 years old. And what does he want to be when he grows up?
Mm. I don't know what he want to gonna be in grow up because he's not telling me.
You do a lot of video logs. What are they about?
About Rose life and about what's Rose going, what Rose doing every day or every photo shoot.
And give us an example of a typical day in Rose's life.
Hindi sabi.
So, bigyan mo ako ng example kung paano mo ginagawa yung for example, today. Like, paano mo, anong ginagawa mo paggising mo throughout the day? Gusto niya lang malaman. Ano yung mga activity mo?
Every day I'm doing something. Tawag dito, ang hirap ko i-
Ay, translate ko sa'yo, sister. Sabi mo lang.
Sige.
Sige.
Why?
O, diba?
Rose,
It's okay.
it's okay.
It's
Listen, it's okay. That's why we have a translator. It's
I
okay.
know.
I feel like she feels pressure, and I want this to be happy and
I know, we're
easy.
good.
No one's
Yeah.
judging you. You know, English as a second language is hard,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I'm impressed by how far you've come. So don't worry. If you want to speak and be comfortable and speak in your native tongue, I'm okay with that because Eve's
Yeah.
here.
I got you, sister. Let me know.
Yeah.
ano? Ano bang pagising mo? Ano bang routine mo? Diyan mo na.
Ang routine ko every morning is unang-una, kada umaga, syempre pray muna and asikaso, taking care of my son and going to my store and I'm doing my vlogs.
Ano yung huli, sister?
I'm doing my vlogs.
Oh, vlog talaga.
Making
Okay,
my
so,
vlogs.
oh, very good. So, typical day, as soon as she wake up, she pray, give praise to the Lord, take care of her son, and she check out the store, and after that, she ended with like just vlogging. And
Oh, nice.
updating all her fans on the
Nice.
internet. Famous yan eh.
Now, Eve, Rose has a lot of fans, like millions of
bet.
fans all over.
Congratulations.
Now,
You are
millions.
famous. Yes, even my coworker knows about you.
And Eve, can you tell her also too? She's in Canada, so like you're international.
Yes.
So her coworker is in Canada talking
They all
about
know.
Rose.
Yes. Talking about you. Yeah, we're in Canada. So, yeah. I am in Canada.
Ay, kababayan.
Vancouver. Yeah, diba? So, famous ka rin dito, pati mga kaibigan ko pinapanood ka eh. So,
Ay,
diba?
kababayan.
Yeah.
So speaking of how famous she's become, how does she deal with all eyes on her all the time?
So, ngayong sikat ka na, paano mo raw minamanage yung attention na nakukuha mo sa mga fans mo?
Actually, nangangapa pa kasi ako on social media kasi hindi talaga ako mahilig mag-social media. But sinusubukan kong aralin siya at ibigay yung the best ko na replyan yung mga fans kahit hindi ko man sila nare-replyan lahat at na-appreciate ko naman yung mga pagmamahal nila.
Yeah. So she's still getting used to it and she's learning more about social media. And obviously, she want to be in touch with her fans, so she tries as much as possible to keep in touch, reply, and let them know that she acknowledged them and stuff.
Listen, I'm one of her fans. I follow her, and she's very
Thank
good.
you.
You're welcome. She's very good at inspiring and
Yeah.
specifically inspiring women. And one of the things I wanted to share with you is your journey has been inspirational for a lot of people. Follow your dreams,
Mhm.
follow your passions, and anything is possible. And you represent that for a lot of people. So continue doing what you're doing. We see you.
Gets mo, sister?
Sige, natuloy mo na.
Oh, modelo ka raw, ang dami mo na-inspire, 'di ba? Kasi like lalo na sa mga, nasan ka ngayon. So basically, just wanna let you know na we appreciate you. Nakikita namin yung ginagawa mo. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Now, are you dating again? Have you moved on?
Yeah, I'm dating again, and but yeah, I move on. But it's my private secret.
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 Can you tell? Can you
Hint
tell us?
naman.
Can you give us a little hint? A little hint.
He is not from here in
Okay.
my country.
Oh, so a
Oh.
foreigner.
Secret.
Aba? Mas sekreto ka dyan, ha?
Okay, that's fair. I respect that. So at least we know that you're dating someone. You seem very happy because every time I say dating, you smile very big. So I'm glad you found happiness. I want to talk about your driving when you learn to drive.
Yeah.
Are you driving yourself all over the place now?
Yeah, I'm driving 1 year from 1 year ago. I learned from 1 year ago, and mostly also I'm driving motorcycle
Oh,
Wow.
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 every day.
Tricycle? Nice.
And
Motorcycle
Taray, ang
every day,
taray.
every day.
are you a good driver?
Yeah. No, may driver ba ako? Di ba wala naman. Ano sabi?
Magaling ka ba mag-drive, sabi niya.
No, a little bit.
Of course naman, nasa Pilipinas ka, ang galing mag-drive ng mga nandyan. Sige, sabihin mo, magaling ka talaga.
A little
She said,
bit.
she said a little bit. She's very humble. But we all know Filipino drivers are best drivers.
Oh, I mean, what? Who said that?
Us.
Yeah, you
If
said it.
If you can drive in the Philippines, you can basically drive anywhere.
That's
It's
true.
Nuts.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree with that. How I wanted to ask you how your family is since your appearance on the show.
Mhm. My family right now is good, and my family very very supportive after that show, because my family know uh, this for me and for my son futures.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Now, after your appearance on the show, do you feel you had a little bit of a hard time because people can be so mean? Did you find that you had a little bit of a hard time with like internet people thinking that they know everything about you but they really didn't?
Yeah, for me this the first time uh, to people know me about people about know about me. um, for me it's very very hard, because sige lang, tagalogin ko na.
Tagalogin mo na lang. Yung mga mapanghusga daw dyan.
Ah,
Sabihin mo.
actually di siya madali talaga sa akin nung unang-unang araw na unang linggo na lumabas siya, kasi
Oh.
nagtago ako nung kasi nahihiya ako, di ako sanay na kilala,
Yeah.
ay kilala ng tao, tapos bigla akong hanapin, dudumugin. So, sobrang hirap kasi nahihiya ako lumabas.
Yeah.
Pero siyempre, na-manage ko lang siya. After a while, nagtago talaga ako.
Paano yung mga di masyadong, mga mapanghusga, paano mo sila hinandle?
Yung mga mapanghusga, ginawa ko silang motivation na ipagpatuloy magagandang ginagawa ko. Kasi wala alam ko naman sa sarili ko, wala naman akong ginagawa masama.
Okay. So when she first started, she was hiding because she was very shy and she's not used to all the attention she's getting. But for all the judgy people that are mean to her, she just used them as a motivation because she's coming from a place of, you know, good. She's a good person, so she doesn't have to worry about people that's judging her. She cares
That
about herself. Yeah.
that is such a good mentality,
Yeah.
right? Because people can be so toxic,
Yeah.
and more
Agree.
often than not, right? More often than not, you hear the bad things over the good things. And so my concern was right after the show, what people forget is that the show is edited and produced and scripted.
Mhm.
So they think only what they see on TV. And so my concern was, you know, how that would have affected you because you're a real
Mhm.
person that just happened to be on TV.
Mhm. So basically, ang tinatanong niya, pagkatapos ng show, naapektuhan ka ba ng mga taong hinuhusgahan ka pa rin? Kasi nga, sa show, piling-pili yung mga edited, di ba? Piling-pili. So, it could portray you a certain person pero hindi talaga ikaw. So, paano mo na-manage yun?
Nung una naapektuhan ako niyan, eh, pero after nun na-manage ko siya kasi siniisip ko lagi na maging positibo o maging positive kasi, mahirap kasi na mapaapekto ka, imbes gawing
Mhm.
paapekto ka, gawin mo silang motivation
Mhm.
para mas yung mahiling iniisip nila maging positibo.
Yeah. At the beginning, it was tough for her because, she's like what you said, she's so real. What she sees, what you get. But she tried to stay positive and focus on the good, and again, like use these people as a motivation for anything, right?
I love that. I love it. And you're doing it, and you can see with all the
Yeah.
amazing things that are happening in your life right now that we've talked about. Um, what are Actually, I'm going to ask this question first. How has the pandemic affected you and your area?
Um, ang pandemic sa akin hindi siya masyado epektado, pero yung mga nasa paligid ko o yung mga, sa lugar namin, sa bansa
Mm-hmm.
namin, malaking nag-eepekto kasi maraming nawalan ng trabaho
Mm-hmm.
and yun nga, hindi makapagtrabaho gawa ng COVID.
Okay. COVID for her is okay, luckily, but a lot of people from her country, Philippines, are affected and they can't find jobs because of COVID. But she overall is okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's everywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
my understanding too that in the Philippines it's even harder because jobs were harder to find,
Mm-hmm.
even before the pandemic. Would that be accurate?
So basically, tinatanong niya, even before pandemic, sa Pinas, mahirap na rin talaga maghanap ng trabaho, di
Yes,
ba?
sobrang
Yeah, even prior pandemic, Linda, it's like tough. Like a lot of people there have degrees, like they finish schooling, doctoral, and then it's still tough to find job,
So
right?
so like what both of you, I'll ask both of you this. So what do people do? Like what do should they move? Should they like how can we help? I guess is my
Yeah.
question.
So, tinatanong niya, anong gagawin mo because mahirap maghanap ng trabaho? Anong kailangan bang ibang bansa, maghanap ng jowa sa ibang bansa? Ano bang dapat natin gawin diyan? Tagal ko na diyang wala eh.
For me, hindi mo naman kailangan maghanap ng kapare sa buhay para iahaw ka sa kahirapan eh. Or actually, nasa sayo kasi kung paano mo tatakbo yung buhay mo, kung paano ka mag-isip. Alam naman natin hindi madali. Meron naman kahit hindi ka masyado nag-aral, wala ka masyado pinag-aralan. Basta tama pag-isip at diskarte ka sa buhay, why not makakaahon ka?
Um, she said you just need to strategize. It's hard, but just make sure that you work hard, you show up, and even without schooling with her, she just made sure she showed up, and she was able to, you know, make it.
Aw, I love that. What are her goals? What are your goals for 2022?
My goals is, ang goals ko talaga ngayong 2022 is marami akong bagong matutunan sa buhay, bagong matutunan diskarte at bagong matutunan na mga bagay-bagay para magamit ko sa mga pangarap na gusto kong makamit.
She want to learn new things, strategies, and new skills to reach her goals for a better life.
What are her goals for a better life?
What are your goals for better life? Hindi
Mm.
ng mansion o ano bang plano mo dyan, sister?
Kami kasi sa akin, hindi talaga para sa akin yung goals ko. Actually, goals ko para makapundar, para kay Prince, para paglaki niya, yung mga bagay na siya na hindi niya na kailangan pagdaanan yung hirap na pinagdaanan ko. Ganun. So, mga bahay, gano'n. Sakya para sa kanya, savings. Diego, so.
Very nice. Very nice goals. A house, car, business, just enough savings too for Prince. Goals are not for her. Her goals to take care. They're all for Prince, basically.
Aw.
That's her number one motivation.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I want to know what your biggest takeaway from the show was. So what was the one thing that you took away from your experience on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days?
A big takeaway ko dyan is wag ka basta-bastang magtitiwala. Ang natutunan ka dyan sa show is wag ka basta-bastang magtitiwala sa isang tao hanggat hindi mo siya nakakasama o nakikilala sa personal.
All right. Biggest takeaway is don't trust anyone, not unless you met them in person and you live with them. Correct, Rose?
Facts. I say that on my show all the time. I say you don't really know someone until you've actually spent time with them in real life. All of my viewers and fans
Agree.
and supporters will tell you that I say that almost on every show. You can't trust, you might know someone for 1 year online, but if you've not spent time with them in real life, you don't really know who they are. So I'm glad that was your takeaway. Yes,
Agree.
Rose,
Agree.
yes.
Agree. Taray.
So do you have any plans to travel when the world gets back to normal? Because you have fans everywhere. Do you once COVID is, I don't know, but when the world opens up, because who knows what's happening with the pandemic?
Actually, gusto ko i-share this come next week punta ako Thailand. So, first vacation ko yun.
All right. So next week she's going to Thailand. First vacation in how many years?
No, first time ko lang yun.
The first time. Okay. Solo or with friends?
With her new friend.
Wink. Oh, did you just spill the beat? Oh my god.
Oh, wala akong nasabi.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Wala yan.
Snap. Oh my god. Thailand. Oh my gosh. Good one, Linda. Good one.
Who are your role models?
My father.
I love that. And how is your father? Because from what I remember on the show, he had a farm as well, right?
Yes.
How is that for him?
He was good and he's still living on his farm.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
What is something that your fans or the viewers don't know about you that you want them to know?
Actually, kung wala naman ako ibang tinatago. Kasi kung ano yung nakikita nila sa camera, sa vlog ko, yan pa rin naman ako, ganun pa rin, same lang na ako pa rin. Anong bago?
What they see is what they get. Ay, di ba? Darna ba? So, basically, what you see is what you get. Like, if you see her, she's raw as she can be.
And when you appeared on the show, you were so young, right? And by the way, happy belated. I know you turned 26 not too
Oh,
long
happy
ago.
belated.
26 na ako. Tanda.
You,
Old.
You're not old. She said she's old.
you are not old, Rose.
I know.
Old.
Wait till you hit your 30s. Then
Oh
then
my
we'll talk
God.
about old.
Exactly.
Um so what you see is what you get, which I think that is absolutely true. But I guess my question to you is there something that was portrayed on TV that wasn't really who you are? And I'll give you an example. And I know it's long ago, it's in the past, but I just want to give you an example. So watching the show, it made it seem like perhaps you were quick to temper, and maybe that's not your personality. It was the situation.
Oh, ang tanong niya, meron bang part dun sa show dati na gusto mo i-correct? Kasi parang sa show, feeling nila mainitin ang ulo mo. Pero dahil ba yun sa show or dahil sa edit o ikaw ba talaga yun? Ibunyag mo na, sister.
Actually, medyo, di naman masyadong mainitin ang ulo ko. Sakto lang. Tapos, sino mainitin ang ulo ko? Sakto lang. Siguro, base yun sa sitwasyon.
Yeah, based on the situation. She says she doesn't have hot temper. It's just based on the situation. It maybe depends on the edit also, but she really doesn't have that hot temper.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think
so. Sweet too.
Pardon?
She looks so sweet too.
Yeah, I think it was the situation, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I think too, part of it was the language barrier and being frustrated that what you're really trying to say isn't coming across, and then the other person being able to control that narrative. Do you agree with that?
Feeling mo daw ba dahil sa magkaiba yung language nyo, minsan mahirap i-communicate yung gusto mong sabihin? Kasi nga, di ba, kung minsan gusto mong i-express talaga yung nasa loob mo, but ang hirap kasing i-translate kasi yun hindi English ang first language, di ba? Feel ko rin yan minsan eh. Trust me.
Pero for me, hindi talaga siya sa language barrier. Kasi actually, di ba, kapag kayo, partner kayo, kahit anong language yung meron kayo, kung magkakaintindihan kayo, magkakaintindihan kayo.
Agree. She said it's not a language barrier because if you love someone, if you understand each other, you'll understand each other. That's love language, baby. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So saying that it's not the way you communicate, I guess sometimes how you comprehend, right? Like.
No, I agree with you. So Rose, you change your hairstyles a lot. Sometimes it's blonde, sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long. What has been your favorite hairstyle so far?
My hairstyle right now, hindi siya masyadong mahaba, hindi siya masyadong sakto lang.
She liked this right now because it's not too long, it's not too short. Perfect for her. Oh, diba?
I understand that you've been working on learning more English. Do you find it? How has that been going for you?
Nag-aaral ako ng English right now, and happy ako na may mga bagong bagay na matututunan ako kagaya nito. English, hindi ako sa kagalingan, pero binibigay ko the best ko.
Yes. She's trying her best. She's not good at English, but she tried really hard to learn the language. I think she's doing a great job.
I think you're doing a good job too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Learning languages, it's not easy. It's hard.
Yeah. And I'm still learning.
Yeah. Listen, I'm still learning English. True story. We have a fan question. Let me
Nice.
just before I ask the fan question, I want to ask you a little bit more about Prince and his favorite things.
Um,
So, like my little nephew, he likes the Hulk. So he's Hulk, Hulk, Hulk everywhere. What does Prince like?
he likes, kagaya ng, ano yun eh, may Roblox. He love Roblox. Yung
Roadblock?
binubuong mga bahay-bahay.
Lego, yung mga ganun.
Di Roblox yung may binubuo-buo. Ano ba tawag
Oh.
doon? Yung mga laro na patong-patong.
Oh, it's like a puzzle. Roblox.
Roblox.
Okay.
Like Roblox. Kasi we like made making house like that.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Okay. And are you ready for Christmas?
Yes. A little
Yeah.
bit far. Just kidding.
Do you have a tree up?
Yeah, I have tree. Christmas tree.
Nice.
What is Santa bringing for Prince this year?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Ano daw regalo ni Prince?
Kasi ako, dami ko na regalo, tapos na eh.
You have so many gifts to him, it's enough. Nothing to open on Christmas Day.
And do they celebrate Christmas the same as in the West? Either of you can answer this, because you know a lot of countries celebrate on the 24th, and then the 25th is more about like family and church and such. What's the tradition there?
Oh,
Anda?
24. Sa 24 ba kayo? So 25.
24 ng gabi.
24 ng gabi.
Yeah.
So they do 24
Yeah,
dinner
as well.
at night. Yes.
Can we talk a little bit about this? Is a question, and I want to address it because during your season, it was a big thing. So it's rumored that you had a girlfriend at one point. Have you come out as bisexual? And you also modeled for a wonderful LGBTQA plus organization. Can you tell us what that experience was like for you? So it's two questions there. So the first question, it is rumored that you had a girlfriend at one point. Have you come out as bisexual? That's the first question.
Mm-hmm.
Ang hirap sagutin na ba dito?
May jowa ka daw ba, babae?
For now, wala akong girlfriend ngayon. No?
So, pero noon daw?
Yeah, in my past.
Meron kang girlfriend dati?
Pero ngayon wala na.
Yeah, she had a girlfriend before.
Got it.
In my family, I'm out.
In your family, what?
I'm out.
Okay.
Oh.
And then you did this photo shoot and for an LGBTQA plus organization, and it was almost like you were the spokesperson and there were other famous people. Do you remember that photo shoot?
Nag-photo shoot ka daw para dun sa mga LGBTQ or ikaw daw ang leader eh.
Grabe. Yes, I'm collab with Nicolo, and he's part with LGBTQ too.
Okay.
He's my photographer.
Nice. He's good. Your photographer is very talented.
Super talented.
That photo shoot you did with sunflowers, that was so beautiful.
Yeah, I want to see this. I'll check it out after. I'll snoop on Instagram.
And then you recently walked a red carpet.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
My experience is very authentic because it's my first time to attend simple and what you call this
like a movie premiere.
Yeah, like that.
You get recognized a lot when you go out.
Yes, people see me. Yeah.
And
Nice.
do they come up to you?
Yeah. Hi, Rose. Hello.
Nice.
And do you like a lot of selfies with the fans, all of
Yeah.
that stuff?
Yeah. Sometimes people recognize me on the mall or on the church, on the market. Yeah.
Nice.
Because sometimes, sometimes when you leave your house, I'm always curious about this for public figures. Sometimes when you leave the house, you kind of just don't want to talk to anyone. You want to go, you want to do your errands, and sometimes you are not like dressed up, or maybe your makeup's not done. You just want to go in and out. Does that ever happen to you where you're like, oh, I just want to go to the market, and then someone recognizes you and you're like, darn it?
For me, kasi ang hirap ng English. Okay, ganito na lang. Try.
Come on, sis. Gusto mo? Yan ako.
Sige.
Pag lumalabas ka daw sa bahay, kung minsan, wala ka sa mood makipag, kapag-usap sa ibang tao kasi may busy ka, di ba? Di ba? Sikat ka na nga ngayon, ang dami mong gagawin. Tapos, ang daming sagabal kung minsan. So, paano mo, kinakausap yung mga fans o paano mo sila,
Actually, pag lumalabas ako, ayan, may mood na wala ka sa mood. Pero syempre, kailangan tayong magbigay ng maganda, bumalik ng maganda sa kanila kasi sabi nga, wala ako dito, o wala sila. So, kailangan maging tao tayo kasi sa kanila, humarap tayo ng tama.
she says sometimes even if she's not in the mood, she try her best because she
Mhm.
won't be where she's at right now if the fans are not there. So like she makes sure that she let them know that she appreciates them. She gives time to them if she can. So I could tell that she's not moody at all.
Right?
Right?
Are you saying I'm moody?
No mood, no bad mood.
No, bad yun, bad.
No bad mood.
We have a fan question. Belge, if you can take a look at the chat for the fan question, and we'll circle back to that. But in the meantime, I do want to let you know that there are just a select few people that are in our chat right now, and they are saying that they love you. Hi Rose, hi Rose, hi Rose. Someone says the Roblox game, their son loves it and plays it all the time. So you have a lot of support from people. And so while we're waiting on that fan question, I do want to talk to you a little bit about your clothing line. So, do you go by Rose Marie or just by Rose now?
Sige, ako ba?
What was this?
Pardon?
Ando?
And
Nag-loading
do you
lang.
prefer Rose or Rosemary?
Rosemary's.
Rosemary, prefer mo ba tinatawag kang Rose or buong
Oh,
pangalan mo? Parang
Actually,
J-Lo or Jennifer, ano ang feel mo?
mas bet ko yung Rose kasi mukha ko
Rose
bulaklak.
lang, o di ba? She
Rose
prefer
like a
Rose because,
flowers.
oh, there you go.
now, tell us about your clothing line.
Um, may clothing line. Yung merchandise ko, di ba? Tama ba?
Pardon?
Ganda? Sorry?
Kumusta yung clothing line mo raw? Ano bang inspiration mo? Like, sexy or catered to, like, everyday women or anong saan siya naka-cater yung clothing line mo? Anong inspiration mo?
Clothing line ko kasi mahilig ako sa t-shirt talaga eh. T-shirt, pants, hoodie,
Yeah. So more
socks.
relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah, more
Somewhat
than
like, hoodie, t-shirt, pants, so it's like more relaxed look.
More of a
Chill
casual,
vibe. Yeah,
casual
chill
look.
vibe. Yeah,
All right.
nice.
So, clothing line, store, modeling, motorcycle driver. Anything else that you want to accomplish?
Lalo din na ako.
Oh, aside sa pagiging modelo mo, sikat na artista dyan, motorcycle driver, uh, magiring na ina, ano pa bang gusto mong marating?
Actually, marami pa akong gustong marating. Pero may mga narating na ako na binigay ni Lord para sa akin. And siguro nga ang gusto ko pang marating is marami pa akong makilala ibang tao na makakatulong sa akin para magkaroon ng maraming matutunan and karoon ako ng maraming skills.
There's a lot more that she want to learn. She want to meet more people that could teach her more skills so she can have better opportunity to better her life.
The fan wants to know what's the web address for your clothing store?
That address, my hoodie.
Mahal. Ano may address mo? Yung website daw nung clothing line mo.
Rose Merchandise din.
Ano daw, sister? Rose?
Rose. It's on my Instagram.
It's on your
Sa
Instagram.
IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
Follow
guys,
the link.
I'll
Yeah.
find it and I will pop it up on the
Yeah.
screen as soon as I found it. So while I'm looking for that, before the show, do you feel like because I know that you were more shy and sweet, do you feel like you're less shy and still sweet?
Yeah. Yes. I'm still shy.
You're still shy?
Just a little bit shy?
She said she's still shy.
In the fans are, again, they want to say hi to you, that they're glad that you're doing well and that you're thriving. I am looking, Belge might be able to help me. I'm looking for the website for the clothing line so I can pop it on the screen. And in the meantime, let's just talk about you, Rose. What do you like to do outside of working and building your empire?
Bonding with my son, Prince. That's one of what. Yeah, I'm doing. Yun lang ginagawa.
Yeah. Spend time with Prince. And
Yeah,
spend
spend time with
quality
Prince.
times. Yeah.
And he's
That's
getting
important.
he's getting so tall now.
Yeah.
And so how does the schooling work there? Is it like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3? Because some places, it's like 1 to 5.
He's still kindergarten. Yeah, he's still kindergarten and he have online class.
Now, in the future, do you see yourself perhaps getting married again and having more children?
Yeah, in the future.
How many more children would you like to have?
2.
2? That's good.
Yeah.
3 is a good number, right? Eve? 3 is a
Yes,
good number.
I agree. There's 3 of us too, so it's perfect. It's like a tripod, they're saying. Trifecta.
I love it. Exactly.
2 more.
No one is ever left out when there's 3 as well.
Exactly.
So I am going to pop on. For those of you guys that have been asking, this is where you can find Rose's clothing line. I'll leave that up on the screen for a little bit, just so that people can see it. This has been lovely. I think you're lovely and just super sweet. You exude kindness. Yes. And so my wish for you is that everything that you want in your life to succeed, that happens for you, as well as, continue to inspire people, because you are absolutely inspiring people all the time. And before we go, I want to talk about your TikTok and some of the dance moves that you have.
Show some moves.
You have some moves, Rose.
Come on, Rose. Give us some steps.
Yeah,
Do that?
give us a few steps. Let's do that. Will be fun. Let's do that.
Okay,
So
let's do
let me
it. Show
take
us.
a-
Okay.
Show us a move. We'll copy you, and then we'll all do it.
Okay.
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 So
Oh, Beyonce dito, okay?
okay. So what do you want us to do?
Sige na.
Ano yun? Sayo ba ako?
Sige, why not? We're
Try
waiting.
ko.
Oh,
Papatugtog lang ako.
yeah.
Dinig ba? Ay, meron ba? Teka lang. Dinig po ba? You heard, guys.
Yeah, we can hear it. Oh. Oh, we're cooking.
Okay, do it again. Do it again.
Actually, that's viral na.
It's viral?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Get in on this.
I'll try. I'm so uncoordinated.
That's viral.
Look how I'm quick.
That's
y'all.
viral.
I'm quick with the moves.
Nice. Oh.
That's viral.
Okay.
We did it. We did
Move
it.
over, Destiny's Child. Move over. We got Beyonce here. Diba?
So you guys definitely make sure you follow Rose everywhere on her social media. Check out her TikTok. She really does a lot of collaborations over there as well. And we look forward to all of your future endeavors. Have a wonderful, happy holiday. And thank you for taking the time to just chat with us.
Thank you too. Thank you,
Absolutely.
guys.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet
Eve. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Linda. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.